Okay. I think probably we can start.
We can.
Let me mute everyone.
Still 6:05. 2 more minutes.
All right, welcome everyone to our INCOSE WMA MBSE information session. This session is being recorded and it will be posted on the INCOSE Connect and also in our LinkedIn page. So you can rewatch this after we've seen Dr. Waez going through a good demo. And this evening, we are very pleased to have hosting Dr. Tawhid Bin Waez presenting SysModeler. Dr. Waez is the founder and the CEO of SysModeler and also Rubification. If you don't mind, Dr. Waez, sharing a little bit about you, about your background, and the motivation for introducing this product to the market. And the floor is yours, my friend.
Thank you, Omar, and thank you, INCOSE WMA, for inviting me and to giving me this opportunity. So my name is Mohammad Tawhid Bin Waez. Everyone calls me Tawhid. I am in safety critical domain for 20 years. My graduate studies, master's, PhD, then in my job, I lead for formal methods research globally for 9 years. And my master's PhD all were on formal methods, and my PhD was actually real-time modeling from formal methods perspective. That was with the GM. So after Ford, I developed rowification because it was kind of like a project that we run at Ford for almost 4 years, 9 projects, an umbrella project there where we were planning to go from system level to code level, complete formal method base, AATL, then formal verification in different in the controller level, then abstract interpretation, static code analysis in the in the code level. When we started this mega project, we had like 5 university projects, like one in the US, one in Australia, and 3 in Germany. Our assumption was formal verification will fail in the scalability part, but surprisingly, it failed in the AI part, natural language processing. So when 2024 rowification, I with actually robot to develop some child robot interaction. I started working on LLM and found that the reason our such big project failed, actually that is now is much more capable of that. And I can later, like I had little bit of interaction from Ford side, DARPA HACCMS project. I supposed to join in this not me, like a whole Ford, like my our team for the second phase, but we did not go through, especially like we already tried even before HACCMS. HACCMS was like a very specific thing. We were targeting for like whole what call for mass production, not to just so automated formal verification. This is like a interesting thing to, so whatever I am doing at this moment, my team, what we are doing, actually we did almost a similar thing between 2014 to 2018. So many things probably they are more rigorous than this one. Here, development challenge is much higher. So yeah, it's an interesting journey, but I'm repeating the thing almost pretty. So this is a big story. So after rowification, actually we are focusing the whole agentic system to just replicate systems engineering. Like any analysis, anything like FMEA, STPA, modeling, everything. But later I realized that it's not feasible to target everything. And I found that modeling is the core of to go everywhere. And the modeling tools, we found like lots of pain points that existing modeling tools. And because my PhD was also on the same topic, so I narrowed down the focus, and that actually SysModeler came. So we are very much only on the modeling per side for almost 1.5 years. Actually, it's now becoming almost 2 years. No, more than 1.5 years. So it's a long introduction. Now I should start my presentation. Sorry, for SysModeler is a safety critical AI for SysML v2. Like we are not focusing only to have AI. We want to very reliable AI, and it's a very challenging task. We uh, uh, so far our belief is like AI is not in a phase that it can replace human completely. It should be human. It should be as an assistant, and human in the loop should be present in all the steps. That is like our uh, uh, like uh, our the way we think. So far, like if like our platform is open like from the beginning, like and so far like individual engineers from almost 200 organizations tool. Previous it not necessarily only SysML v2 SysML v1 in until last March, we actually had only SysML v1 and AI for SysML v1. But after March, we moved to like we still have manual modeling for SysML v1, but our now main focus is SysML v2 because we have seen like lots of interest in SysML v2 compared to SysML v1. And SysML v1 market is already there are like a very strong players. They developed for last 20 years. So we put our focus on SysML v2. And you can you can create an account, free account to try like SysML v2 AI. AI is embedded there. So you don't need like any other agent or anything. Uh, so what SysModeler if we look into like current like SysML v1 or like how the thing is like um, uh, I'm coming from industry and my responsibility was actually to to improve whole Ford production quality any place if any better tool or like thing any better method can be utilized. So I had to go through, even I lead Ford uh, ISO 2626 to part 6, which is software part for 1.5 years when it was research. So actually in reality system requirements are often missing or like very unstructured. That is the truth. Model is yes, SysML v1 actually it's ambiguous. It's not like even like any other most of the if you could remove the ADL, almost everything in industrial models are ambiguous almost like. And then like after development, it's mainly manual validation in the system level and broken stakeholder communication. The reason is most of the stakeholders don't know, don't understand the SysML models or like the thing. So the communication is not that easy. But we can see there are some hope that SysML v2 is bringing, where like we are trying to introduce agentic and automated flow SysModeler. So we from like any unstructured document, it could be PDF or like anything. So help to like generate machine readable requirements, not only like its shell statements, but also like mathematical constraints supported by SysML v2. Then we automated generate textual and graphical format, and then SysML v2 verification and validation analysis we support, and stakeholder communication. Like here we due to like AI, it's now become much more easier. Anyone can ask the model, like if he's not uh, uh, familiar with SysML v2 code and like thing. And then at this moment, it's very new to almost whole industry. So they can ask, and so SysModeler is actually making so improving the situation. If you see that we are trying to improve the situation, and here we are developing we already have some API support. We are increasing that support much more. So we will have like CAD and internal tool, etc. support for through REST APIs, SysML v2 standard API. So now, if I go through in a glance, what are we are supporting? As I said, SysML v2 support, agentic AI workflow, manual modeling. You can completely skip AI, if you want. Then constraint expression and verification, that is SysML v2 is specific. So conversational query your model, digital thread integration, flexible deployment. So if you want public cloud, private cloud, on-premises deployment, we have that capability. And we also, as we are cloud-based, it's easy for us to provide real-time collaboration. And we have Git version controlling capability. And scan this QR code, you can reach in a page where you will see all the videos and also textual description of all the features. So this is how our main canvas look like. Like that is I will describe if if you it has actually four main part. One is like a file explorer, model explorer. Then SysML v2 has textual code. So this one textual equivalent graphical notations are here. And here is our agent. And you can turn on the collaboration here. And as if you are login into it's a new system tool there, and search for different commands, you will have that. And here you can turn on and off different all this format. You can just keep the graphical notation on. You can keep only the textual notation on. So graphical notation is often necessary, for systems engineers. So any questions so far by anyone?
Yes, Tawhid, if I may ask very quick here, in the side of the agent chat, when you're having a conversation, let's say that you're going through some design thinking with the agent, and it is proposing a set of structure or whatever is it that you're describing about that system, does that goes into like a staging area before implementing that into the model that you're working, or does it directly implement that without asking you if you want to commit that recommendation?
Okay, so as you can say that we have this version control. So for example, you generate a state transition view, and you want to make some changes there. But as it is AI, you first save with version control that this is this version. Then you generate the second version. You can then even manually edit the generate. Like you ask the AI, okay, I need this application. it will provide you that. It will change in the textual notation and also graphical notation. Then you can the systems engineer modify that, and then he can commit that second version, and he can actually keep both the versions for future references. Like he will try, like for example, some parametric analysis he wants to run for both the versions, so he can do it. And later, like which parameter, which version is doing better, he will merge as main version, main branch. So AI is as I said, like one of our main principle is human in the loop should be everywhere. So every design decision we take according to that. So SysML v2 support, like if I go like if you that you have seen that textual notation and graphical notation. So we have bidirectional editing capability, but yeah, at this moment, this part is more powerful than graphical part. We are over the time we are improving that. You can more editing capability we are introducing to the graphical notation, and uh, my belief is like systems engineers will always prefer graphical notations. That is natural. And what I believe that AI will allow to start, then engineers will use graphical notation more. And like when there is a very detailed, they will go to textual notations. And with AI, it is actually not that difficult. There is I see many of us think that, oh, we need to be a programmer. Actually, it's not that. AI is at least that capable that help you to write the code and explain. And these are not that uh, with current LLM, like you can, it's not that difficult. Uh, Systems are tools are becoming very good. So support for all standard SysML v2 libraries. You can import in SysML v2 JSON and SysML XML format. And at this moment, we support 6 out of 8 OMG compliant SysML v2 standard: general, interconnection, action flow, state transition, sequence, and grid view. I believe we introduced sequence view the first in the industry, probably some other also.
Hey, Tawhid, before you proceed, we have a question from William Robinson. He's asking, how do you decide which AI-generated version is better before merging? By simulation results, validation rules, or manual review?
So here we have both. Last two we have at this moment. Like we have SysML v2 verification, like assertion or like requirement satisfy or verification case. You can use that. Manual review at this moment. And as we are developing more AI capability, like simulation can be used for third-party tool. So and I like simulation. So I hope I answered that question. And these last two is good enough. Like yeah, like even for V1, like if you look into the simulations for any legacy tool, they are not that great. And the SysML v2 is providing us such a powerful tool, assertion, satisfy, and like this kind of verification analysis. So this need for simulation is also decreased significantly here. We'll see like when like more verification capability will be added in the SysML v2 tools, we'll feel that, okay, it's much more easier. And if you see like compared to controls level, like when thinking simulink and like thing, actually system level simulation is not it's my personal opinion, no validation by anyone. My feeling is system level simulation is lower compared to controls level. So So these are like a action flow view, like and we have like a different color code for different views, so that it's easy to look like identify sequence view, interconnection view, state transition view. This is a grid view, like table view, sometimes we call it general view and tree view. So and automated requirement extraction. So there are like when even someone try to start SysML v2, I have seen like what we usually do, like when anyone try to use AI, like write as chat the system description and then generate the model or what like even textual notation. But that is not industry work will not go like this way. Like probably for editing that is fine. Like what like Omar asked the question, like if something needs to modify, this is chat kind of thing. But usually our understanding is requirement documents for is the standard. So we support PDF, doc, empty image, Excel, CSV formats. You can just upload like even almost 100-page long documents. You can upload and generate the model. So this what I was saying, that generate model. So you can like create the system model on the entire system. You gave the prompt and it will generate like this kind of like a textual notation and graphical notations. So this is like a model generation part. And I become surprised, like some of the things, like due to LLM or advancement of AI, how much luxury we have. Like uh, in the past, even now in the industry, like SysML v1, like one of the like engineers spend day after just to understand the model to get the correct like if it is coming from a third party or a different group to understand that model like. But now you can ask the agent like what is that like explain me this model. Even you can ask like explain this model to your favorite programming language, for example in C++. So you can easily understand learn the SysML v2 textual notation. So now it's becoming like a very easy. Like yesterday, I attended one talk by Mike, the INCOSE Michigan uh, uh, president. He was saying like last 10 years, he his students developed 600 models. Uh, uh, but in my this account, I have almost 300 projects. So it's now so luxury. Like my colleagues used to develop two, three features in whole year. Now we develop any number in a day if we want. But yes, even if you go for like industrial standard, like reviewing manual, it's 1 week. Sometimes it's also possible. But real industrial, it will take little time. So we have this kind of version control. The question you asked, like they are like so these red things are like which were in the previous version, and this new thing is like what the you added in the, then you will check and you can like merge the two version if you are happy with the different two versions. Can like also open check like what call both the graphical notations, then you can select which one you want to. So view support, so we have that support also. So this is version control, like when you are like a hip like as you said, like with the AI output, if you are after modification, if you are happy, then you can merge it. And if you remember the slide that I showed, like our UI interface, in the leftmost panel, we had like actually three part. One is this is the file explorer. So here is an interesting thing. We support uh, uh, multi-layer modeling for SysML V2 first time in the industry. Like you can go and create subsystem, any number of layer. So that we are supporting, and for every file, like for example, this is the file system. So you can go, for example, the system.csml. This is the highest level, and where I open the model explorer for the system.csml, you can see the model elements there. Then you can open this, and here is the standard library. So any here in this part. This is pretty new thing for the whole industry, I believe. Moving forward. So this is the library one. This is probably not that exciting, but we are also allowing to look to see the textual notation and graphical notation for standard library. It is most likely new for our tool, not like the industry. I don't know actually that. So we also support model query. Model query, you can search like a specific model element ID, like if you want to search for like all part uses, all requirement uses, you can search here and have all the list. So this model query, also we and collaboration, you can collaborate with your team. You can give access, view, owner access. So that is we support. And as I said, export, import from JSON, SysML, XMI, SysML V2 format. So this is we participated recent in probably the first in INCOSE evolution study of with four other vendors, total 5 vendors. And I would say compared to what we thought like the industry, I felt like tools are much more aligned with thought, and it will only improve. So which is really good to see. Uh, so this is we also support two kind of actually satisfiability. One is SysML V2 specific, using SysML V2 rules and thing, no AI or anything. So for example, requirement name and uh, how they are satisfied. And we are introducing one new feature that extracting requirement you can download into plain English or RIC IF format, CSV, docs, Excel, Markdown format, whatever you need. So this is one REST API work. So I want to show the video. What we are introducing, we are working to introduce this plugin for Google Sheets. So you can actually import all model elements, all the projects in your account, and you give the API key, and then you can download everything here. So this is not released yet, but we are working on it.
Hey, Tawhid, before you proceed, we have another question from William Robinson, and I think that you already addressed this question in the beginning, but for the benefit, for teams using this in a restricted environment, do you support on-prem deployment with private LLMs, and how do you handle document data retention and access control?
The second part of the question is not very clear to me, but the thing is like um, we have capability that on-premise deployment that you will not like we will definitely on-premise like we will not able to see your document or anything, but we have also capability that you will not able to see our code or anything. Not everyone has have that capability. So we are like it's not like we will hand over you to like our system that you can see the code. It is not like yes, anyone try to break any system can be possible. That's a different thing. But it's uh, uh,
Yeah, I think in general this is more related about who has access to what models to view some parts of that particular model. And then in regards to retention, of how do you handle the storage and archiving of
oh, we will give everything to the user. We have that capability. Like uh, everything will be at user end. Like a model and everything. We have the capability. We can deploy everything without like having access. Yes, with their IT, we might need to have some like what call some agreement like NDA, like how for troubleshooting information will be exchanged. But that's the thing. But we don't need to have database access or anything. We actually we had like 4 months back we had some with Aerospace Corporation, and after that we changed our architecture and everything. So we are very much probably that is very much advanced, but it is not like you cannot see that. So that part we are very strong. So so this is like as like this is a plugin that is we are developing for with REST API for Google Sheet. So this is like a on like one of the step for REST API capability development. So previously, like we did not have one fundamental capability like multiplicity. Just recently, we have added that. Uh, it took a long time, but uh, and we have actually support for whole SysML V1 manual modeling. But I would admit it's not good as like legacy tools. Even at this moment, like we are not that much focused on V1. Our all focus in V2. So Robin's like the question like yes, public cloud, private cloud, on premises, we can like we can, and we have capability like if anyone asks from next week, we can give that capability. So this is like a one big announcement like uh, for us like so far actually our platform was open to everyone like uh, 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 even we will keep it open, but many thing I am showing this presentation, even the UI or like what I am showing that is for enterprise one. If you log into our like sysmodeler.ai, that is our older one. And this one will have all the advanced features like a most powerful agent, everything like here more, way more powerful, way more like so here everything is secured. So uh, even if you go to our like terms and conditions, free version, we are saying that no data or anything we take liability or anything, but this one would be different. It is totally like for enterprise. So this will be like some medium category. One is for specific to like any client. We one information here, whatever you are looking into our tool, everything in-house development, from V2 engine to anything, the canvas, like usually startups don't go that route. We are taking this long route. One of the reasons is that gives us capability to customize anything depending on our customers' need. And we have like for when you think about digital twin, digital thread, if the whole system is integrated, it would perform better. It's very natural. So that is why we are developing everything. Like even our target is like we want to get rid of like any outside LLM. That is like the only thing probably we are using, not in-house. By next summer, we are targeting to get rid of that. So this enterprise will be like almost anything here you are seeing, it will be like a part of that, not like the regular SysModeler.ai account. So this, as I said, this light edition will continue as free so that people can learn about SysML v2 and like thing, but it will not be like a industrial grade. Future updates, yes, we are working on it, but not that hard because SysML v2 has lots of things we are working on improving. So the SDP analysis we had in the past, we already have something, but we have not released it yet. And in the future, FME, FTR, like this kind of analysis we will include. And there was a question like simulation. So simulation will, yes, any modeling tool simulation is very natural to have. So we'll have it, but at this moment, it's not that much focused. So before going demo, we will use two two requirements. One, actually, when INCOSE, like evaluation study we received from INCOSE, Michigan. That is a small requirement document. We'll use that one. And there is one, this is from NASA Space Geodesy project. That uh, that requirement document, that is probably, where is that? Let me open that document. So this is a legacy requirement document, public version. This is 32-page long requirement document. So that we'll use for this demo. So as you can see, so lots of requirements. So oops, sorry. Am I? Ah. Okay. So these two will go and like here, like giving brief like about that battery management system, like how it worked for that battery management system, like requirement extraction, then structural architecture, behavioral architecture, and parametric and verification. So these four step, like usually like our tool goes like that. So we have it had like a very simple that requirement documents. So I picked intentionally one like a simple, another is a big one. So it has like 7 requirement given to us by INCOSE. And from this requirement, like we extracted, if you see that doc, like you are familiar with SysML v2, you can see that this one and this one are same. But here it also converts into uh, SysML v2 constraint. So it might look simple for this very neat and clean requirement document, but we can do the similar thing, very unstructured requirements, convert them into shell statements. So it will become like a machine readable requirement document. And then not only textual notation of the requirement converting into SysML v2 requirement definition, we also as we have the graphical notation, you can see that doc subject and requirement constraint of that requirement definition. You can look into that. So if we go more detail, this doc is mainly in the regular simple English sentence, and then this strain level and this is requirement uses of this requirement definition. So and so our AI or not only extract the explicit or direct requirements, some implicit requirements, derived requirements it will extract. Similarly, it will have requirement definition, requirement uses, uh, and uh, for structural boundaries like port definition, similarly part definition, these are also extracts. And this is uh, from our tool, you can see that some interconnection view and part definition, what are the attributes and ports of that part. And this is another part definition. So these are more structural one. For structural, like a part definition, item definition, connection definition is, but for things become more interesting when it comes to behavioral part, state transition view, action flow view, sequence view. We support all these from very beginning actually. This is a state transition view generated by our AI for that project. I will generate that along with you. So this is I don't need to go to. So this is action flow view. Action flow view, you can think about SysML v2 activity diagram. So this is and this is sequence view. Sequence view, yes, sequence diagram in SysML v1. So that we also support. And this is parametric modeling. Parametric modeling, we support this is verification, model verification verdict. This is traceability metrics, whether satisfied by which element, model element that are here. So now let's, so you can go to this, our LinkedIn page, website, feature breakdown, anything there. So now we will go for live. We have a good amount of time for that. So is there anyone who would like to try with me? Any brave person here? Uh, So what I will do, I will show both the enterprise one and the light version. Uh, uh, so you can see the difference between these two. So first, the enterprise one, which is currently as it everyone has access to it. So when you visit here, you just go and log in. Like you can create create a free account, and you will receive free AI credits every month. So you can try it. Even without AI, you can use it.
Hey, Tawhid, just so you
Yeah.
know, Jada will be following along with you.
Okay, sure. Yes, so this is after login, you can go your project base. So here you can import some project like and you can create, click new project, whether you want to go for SysML v1 or SysML v. So as most interest is in SysML v2, our focus is SysML v2. I'm going with SysML v2. So this is Model Explorer. This is, and so what I'll do, like when agent is came, I just extract system requirements, and I am just uploading that. Uh, yeah, okay. So I asked the extract system requirements. So oops. So this one is I asked it to. So this is like our light version, and this is like our like the enterprise one that we are releasing August 1st. So here I am logged in already. So if I go the similar way, so again same way, SysML v2. Uh, so extract system requirements. So there are suggestion chips. You can just use it like a kind of a button. Uh, and I want to create a, like a one large that NASA one. So please count. There are like three projects I'm creating. One in the light version, two in the what call enterprise one.
So while the engine is extracting and processing, in the top right corner, that 150, is that the number of token?
It's our internal credit. Like
Okay.
so. Uh, So this I just to if you look like this light background one is the light one, and the dark mode are like the enterprise one. So you see already two requirement documents are generated. So wait until it is done. Like a big, oh, it's already generated these two files. So it extracted the requirements document. If you see that it converted into like a 7 requirements, and if you see like if let me open. So this doc like complete like SysML v2 like constraint you can see, and these implicit requirements are like we highly recommend like to uh, go through manual validation, like check, like even like everything we suggest, like whatever AI is doing, you should go manually check. But this one is like where like it's not very directly mentioned in the document, or it's a derived requirement. We put in implicit requirements.csml. So here the same way. So now if we like go to like again explicit requirement. If you see that subject attributes requirement constraint doc, so if I click actually the whole thing is here. Like it's not like just that part. Like we cannot keep. So you can actually edit here too. So this is a after it's generated. I'm clicking that create the full system model. Here is if you see the suggestion chip. I'm asked now system is generate so I should so in the enterprise one if you see that it is also suggesting what should be the name of the project which I just yes use battery system management and uh, I just first click create full model for BMS. If you see one thing like one difference compared to the light one actually, difference is not here that much visible, but in the model level, that will be like visible. So this, but here, uh, here it's if I need to go very detailed, like here it's much like rigorous. Uh, but let me see the other one. So this is internet connection is unstable. Okay. So, so this is like a larger project, like it's compared to the other one is probably 3 page. It's much larger than, so it's taking longer time to extract. So this is the light version. So it's also taking time to model generation. So now probably is a good time to take some question.
So on the text editor on your scroll bar, there are dots or the squares showing on the right, which seems to be like when you're looking at VS Code, uh, highlighting something. What is that in this case here? I don't see
Which
it here
one?
anymore. But previously on your right side on the scroll bar section, there were little square dots there.
Oh, they were warnings.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's what I thought. So if you hover over those, will give you some tooltip
Yes,
about what that warning is.
it will give the warning. So
Yeah,
could not find
those
symbol.
squares there
Yes.
in the right. Okay.
So here, like it is giving more like what call more detail, like where is that?
Hello, this is Jeffrey Banks. Omar, can you hear me?
Hey Jeffrey, I can hear you.
Yay. Can you let me into the session, the Zoom session?
You are already
Okay.
in.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay. So they are not like they are at this moment. If you look like it's a like a requirement extraction phase when full model will be generated. These warnings, most of the warnings will be moved because, for example, subject. This subject is not created. When the model will create, they should not be. I hope that. Okay. Okay. So here so if you see like it is giving like okay, there are folder requirements under that there are two files are created. So here it is suggesting us to take this name. I accepted it. Then generate full system model. So Could not find finds it is not yet defined. So model creation time, it should be resolved. And if I open the BMS requirement document that we received from INCOSE, like it's a cleaner version. So if you look at it's a much small, but it was created in a way it has lots of element, although it looks so simple. So we are using that BMS one for both light and enterprise one. Okay, so it's generated the whole model. So if we go to the root one where it is starts, so this is the root model. Like this auto layout is beta yet, like it's not persistent. So this is like a one sequence view and interconnection view. These things. This is verification case generated. And this is the sequence view of what? Fault detections safe statement. There is a fault detection like for voltage, for different voltage up and down fault detection and how it will behave. So if I go like so for this, and then this thermal management system, this version looks so old compared to our current one. So this is an action flow view, which is like an activity diagram thing. And this is different parts. This is BMS spec. I covered this one, BMS controller. This is the controller one. So different thing are color coded different way. If you look at this six actually. These are action definition. These are like different satisfiability. And then these are part and like just if we go. So this is like a state transition view. Yes, this is action. Let me see that whether, okay. So this is the same model what you have seen there, but here is a huge change. Huge change is, this is like hierarchy. It support any number of hierarchy, like a real system. So these are like, and system.csml means the highest level, the system level. Then it has subsystems. Every subsystem, so it has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subsystem: battery pack, BMS controller, external interfaces, sensing, and thermal management. So under battery pack, if you see here, there are two different layers. So it already has even this small requirement document, like it has 3 layers of hierarchy. I don't know like if anyone has that capability other than us in SysML we do. So if you see that the whole thing is like much more cleaner, like compared to our light version. So this is a one state transition view, for example. Then and the nice thing is, like, for example, you are you can like just turn off and like thing like from here, like whatever you want. Okay. So if I go like uh, for example, I'm wondering like as coding or like thing is very new to like systems engineers or architect. It's very natural. Uh, Everyone needs help to understand like what is like code or textual notation and like thing. So AI is one help, but you can go like for example, you can go like for example. If I go like it will show you like this one is like your uh, and I can see like where is it this one, so this one. So it is like very helpful, like even from Model Explorer, if we want to go like for so here this Model Explorer is there. So any model like for example selecting here, it will select both code and like also graphical notations.
So,
So
quick question for you from Jada. Is it possible to undock the graphical notation view from this confinement?
we have we are uh, we uh, we are developing that, but it is not deployed here. At this moment, we have only for the agent to take undock and like take in a different monitor. But uh, 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 graphical notation, I saw in our development, and but by August 1st, it will be 100% there. Like any number of it's already under development. Like I have seen the not only graphical, also like textual, both. AI is already there, so it's the same technology actually. Whatever like are implementing the same.
Okay. Also, another question from Maria Romero. Is it interoperable with other MBSE tools like Cameo and Zendaya?
So we recently took part in INCOSE fast evaluation study. Like that was 2 months long. Actually, some people in this meeting helped me to get into there. So uh, there, actually, our tool did better than very big legacy tools like compared to market leaders. So you can understand how good we are.
Uh,
So, so if I go back to again, so this is this is lowest submodule. Then I am going to battery pack. Uh, So if you see that this requirement satisfiability, like here, so if I go to like requirement traceability, so this is the requirement traceability table. Like, so this is like, for example, if you ask AI, like how it is satisfied or like thing, it will say something. But here, like we have like a SysML v2 specific, like constant, like uses, this is it's a specific requirement definition that and where it is defined in satisfied by what. So you can see like all this information are here. So again, if I go back to
So, quick question. So what you're showing here, the requirement traceability that traces to where the requirement is defined in the model. Is there traceability back to that source document that you
here,
imported?
Oh,
here. Okay.
So if I go to like, so you can actually export like in plain requirement. So like it's because AI, that huge project at Ford like failed mainly for this. That time AI did not support even this simple thing to convert legacy requirement document into machine readable requirement, like shell statement. Now, like if you just select and I want to download it as Excel file, for example, that all the requirements. So if I now click and open, if I say, you can see that all this downloaded like this. So it's like a for and as we support REC IF, you can connect with any like requirement management tool. So again, if we go back to, so this is the controller one. So this is this is the part definition. This is part uses of that. And if I go to like by what then this oops fit to view. So if you say this is requirement, this is a satisfied requirement by which subject, like all this, like this tree view, you can see here. And this is a one what call activity means action transition view, most like yeah. So this is and what is this is probably another part definition. So this is part definition, like interconnection view. Yeah. So and this is one state transition view. So what are the attributes? What are the states? Even like you can ask AI, like for example, the behavior agent could like model in for example, you are thinking that it should be an uh, um, action transition view, but it model as for example a sequence view. You can ask the AI to change it or like add a different state or like whatever. You can do that modification like thing. So if I go like here, so these are the attributes. These are action definitions. part definition. Give me 1 minute to turn on my light. It's becoming darker. Sorry. So, and so as I said, like this is the hierarchical file structure. But when you open a file, its model explorer also opens. So this is, for example, BMS controllers model. So any modeling element I can select from here and can go to there. But if I select, for example, this one, its model explorer opens. So what about this one? Okay, so this large model also generated. So say if you see that system requirements file, you can requirement files and then system.sysml, that is the highest level. So we support multi-layer modeling, so it has like subsystem, computer software, then it has like under that, it has also 3 other subsystems. And then environment, so it has also another subsystem, drone.sysml, shelter, because it's a very big model, like compared to the other one. So So this is like common like interface. All the interfaces are here. Item definition, part definition, port definition. So, and you can edit from here too also. But this like this one is very natural, and we are going now this way. Like our target is like what we are targeting and working. We are targeting these three. All three should be like almost equivalent powerful. You don't need to just depend on, okay, I'm a code first person, I am model first person, I'm AI first person. But yes, I agree that no one should just take AI, like it should be mix of all three. But we are increasing capability of all three, like, and whatever you are seeing, like here, everything in-house development, V2 engine or a. So if I go, it's a huge model, like covering that in one. I don't know actually which file should I open, because they are all pretty impressive, although it's uh, so I'm just opening like better to turn off this one, get a better view. So if you consider like a current industrial practice and like thing, we could not imagine like in 2015, I converted ISO 6 to part 6 only in block diagrams. For 3 months, I just only worked, even that was not complete. Now what we can do? yes, you might need to edit and like thing, but after edit, you can do many editing with AI. And like if you go through like if you save our code every 2 months or like every 1 month even, you'll see significant improvement. We are improving like we are taking the AI that you can trust it very much. So is there any question or like thing?
Hi, Tawhid. I think this is very impressive how it generated the model, SysML model using requirements. I had a question about whether it's able to read user manual if there's no requirements, a user
Yeah.
manual
Yes.
or
Yes.
like a code, like legacy code.
Here is an interesting thing. As we are very active in social media and like thing, we post everything. Because we are a new startup, people don't know us. So first people need to know, then they can check whether this is a good tool or bad tool. So if you look into like our YouTube channel on LinkedIn, yeah, last year we had even capability to like take a whole code base. You can generate SysML model.
Mhm.
Thing was like the quality was so poor. So over the time, we are actually removing number of features. Instead of increasing the number of features, we are trying to what is actually really industrial need. In industrial, yes, there are lots of new industrial use cases are developing that you read the whole code base, generate architectural model, but fundamental things we want to address first, like requirement documents, Excel file, PDF, doc file, these we are trying to address first, because once the we can make this is even like if you check our enterprise one,
Mhm.
pretty reliable. It's like probably probably it's better than Claude in this perspective. It's probably too big claim, but if yes, Claude, if they target us, they can destroy us tomorrow. That's a different thing. Omar, do you have a question?
Yeah, very quick to clarify Rupa's question in regards to reverse engineering, because reverse engineering in software refers to taking binary of that language and converting that into the algorithm that was used to produce the binary. I think what Rupa is referring, correct me, Rupa, if I'm wrong, is taking code and generating a visualization of that algorithm, not the actual reverse engineering.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yes, we had that capability. We removed
Okay.
it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay, got it. So I just had
There are so many details. We are trying, as I said, we are trying to focus on reliability. We are not we have no interest to do everything in AI. Only where it can help the real engineering need, we want to focus there. We don't want more features in AI, especially. Yes, very, like mathematical side, as I am I was global lead for Ford almost 9 years. Uh, Over the time, it will have such mathematical capability, no one will able to match it. That I can guarantee you. But AI side, I am not that interested. AI side, what is only needed automation, for automation perspective, reliable, that we'll provide.
Another question from Brett. Can the AI generate model queries? Meaning that can the AI generate queries to interrogate the model?
Yes, you can ask for example, if I go to just this one, and then if I say if I took like this, if you see that I add the sign, it actually selected that one. So please explain me. Please explain. So I believe Brett is for that, correct? So is the like it explained that is action definition. So if I just make it like also so that you can match the two. This is like a this is AI query. This is not model query. Model query in SysML v2 is different thing that I'll show later. But I believe Brett is asked like whether AI can answer about the canvas or the code. Correct, Brett?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I was actually asking about the model queries. Like,
Okay,
can the AI generate a, like, if you in natural language tell it what you want the query to do, can it give you
here,
the query code?
okay, so that even for this you don't need AI. Like you, for example, you ask like a list, like I am just a list all part users, all part. I just give any name actually. Select ID, type, name, owner, just then add filter, type, value part users. So I create the query and then I write. So here are the, like all the ID, type, name, who are the owners. It's giving all the list of the part users.
Got it. Yeah, that answered it. I wasn't sure if it was the UI you have set up there is nice. I was expecting more like a JQL or like some kind of query language interface that you have to like come up with a code for it.
What like as my background is like I'm coming from like a real-time modeling background. My PhD is in that. Like we only work with node and edges, correct? So whatever like we model, like our system design is like that, that these people can work with it. Like code should be like a supporting, not like, but the model, like a visual model or graphical notations, if I want to clear it, that should be the main thing. So the engineers, as you asked, like as you mentioned, that this model query one, how we model that, it feels like simple thing, like anyone can do it, like no, like not like some like query language like SQL kind of thing you need to know. So we want to remove, like if you see like CSML made simple, that is like our motto. We want to make like anyone can use it. So this is luckily you asked. Otherwise, I forgot to show this one. It just turn off this one. So this is the version control. This one like so you can initialize. So these are the like all the like your document like your all the files you have. So in these projects, if you see that AI generated 22 files and large files, and these are not easy. So it's a huge advancement. So if I so start and then initial commit. So it created an initial commit, so it saved it like so. For example, you want to modify with anything with AI, and you want to try it first. So you just you create a new branch. For example, a dev for branch. I just give create branch. Uh, so now make this more interesting, in this dev branch. Oops. Okay. So if I go to this one, just for example, this is some occurrence like sequence view. So I am asking it. It's although a stupid, but sorry for my language, not very intelligent request. So I'm just asking, just convert it into state transition view. So I, if I, so actually this at sign, you can like uh, uh, select any line from textual notation. You can refer to AI graphical notation. Also, you can refer any file also. So it's a very helpful feature. So if I say like, okay, uh, 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 please convert, um, uh, into state transition. I should have selected like subsystem layer. And then
While it's processing, Tawhid, the next question is a topic that you and I talked few weeks ago, or maybe more a month ago. Can we use SysModeler to convert SysML v1 to SysML v2?
okay. So here I would say like I please accept my apologies. Uh, uh, Even like that time I told that we'll do that, but now my realization is like we will not like do it like for general purpose. So if any client comes to us like for their base they want to convert, that we can support, because if you see that very few startup has that capability for both SysML v1 for v2. We have that capability. One of the reasons I don't go like SysML v1 by definition is ambiguous. So it's actually not only organization, sometimes group to group, it might have different like semantics. If so, the thing is, whatever you do, there will be lot of human in the loop, significant amount of checking, because there is like SysML v1 to v2. So because it's from like a theoretical computer science point of view, you think, or automated theory, they are totally two different things. So actually, there whatever you do, there needs to be significant amount of human in the loop for even organization to organization different. So uh, uh, I thought like instead of putting our energy there, we want to make our system very good. So that is like so any like client comes for that specific, but will not develop a general uh, thing. thing. Like, yes, with AI, we can do, but that will not be reliable. And as I said, like we are removing, this is one example that we are removing like features, AI related features, focusing on reliable AI. As I said, I probably, it was my mistake that I tried the top layer one. It's taking lots of things. Probably I needed to go to the lowest layer. It would be faster. Okay, what was the question for this one? I wanted to show the Git version control. Probably I need to show in other one. Why? Because I don't know how long will it take. So just going to, I need to again create the branch, GitHub version control. Where is initialize? So start. So I committed and then just created a new branch. Does dev create and check out to this. Oops. So if we go to a subsystem level, battery pack. And if I take, for example, per dev, then new part dev, just I am giving one made up name. Attribute pack. I'm just keeping this one. So now I compile because I added something and I just turn off this one to see where it is. So compile. So it compiled. So if I want to go to see where is the graphical notation is created, new part. Oops. Okay, new part. This one is added. Okay. So now if I go to version control and I create one and new part def edit. Commit. So this is so if so this is in the dev branch. If I go to like what Omar asked, like if I go to main branch and check out to main branch, if you see, Oops, why it's opening there? It's no more there because you saved the version control. So now if you uh, 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 for example, you like the new change, uh, you can just merge the dev. Uh, Again, I am going back to dev, and it's popping up. And I want to merge this branch, dev branch. I want to merge to main branch. So I click it. It is merged to main branch. So if I go back to merge main branch, so in the main branch, you can see that this one is added. And yeah, so this is mainly the version control one. And I believe I have went through like almost all the features. Like this is traceability. So this is the global search. Like anything you, for example, new port definition. If I searching in any file, not only any, it's a project specific search. You can search for that. Then here, like as for example, you just uh, start using SysModeler AI. There are so many commands. So you can go like if you click here, you will find like almost all the commands, like general commands, keyword shortcuts, like different exported SysML project.kpr, JSON.kpr, XMI, was related uh, uh, download diagram as PNG. So this you can do, and we have like there are like lots of keyboard shortcut you can use for very to make your like everyone has different preferences. And if you right click here and uh, for for uh, code editor, you will find also lots of shortcuts and like thing. So our thing, you might feel like, oh, it's just a simple page, but it has use options, and we try to make it like user friendly. Like usability is like a core focus for us.
I had a question about if there is one system with several subsystems, and each of them have different requirement documents, do we have to import each of those requirement documents individually and generate the thing, or is it going to be one big file of requirements?
It can be supported or like even for individual requirement account. We have not development team probably development team at this moment kept like all together. But if anyone, that's a rare thing. For example, you can create later. You can create a subsystem about that. So you can upload that. Okay, this requirement I want to create specific that subsystem. You can go like that. But
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So at each level, you can import the files in.
Moment like it will not be like that like this is probably one thing I'm taking from this meeting, that this implement. But what you want to do like for subsystem layer different requirement document, yes, that can support. But moment this is we have not thought about this to have every subsystem level requirement thing. but that we probably might introduce. Thank you. I really appreciate it because I got one feature idea.
Okay. Yeah, I have a kind of maybe a dumb question. In the light version, there's no ability. I just tried with the light version. In the light version, there's no ability to import files. Is that
Okay.
right?
Like probably we have, but we'll not have very soon. Like we are turning off many features there. One is import, export, API. Oh, API, like you can create your API from here. Settings, like REST API keys you can create from. So these features we are going to turn off from the light version because that is this will be only enterprise one.
Oh, okay.
I have another question. So you demonstrated the branching and merging. Do you support workflows for that? Like kind of like configuration control workflows for those merge. Like, can you do a merge request and then have somebody approve that merge request, or is it pretty much just the one click merge that you demonstrated?
I believe that GitHub that feature. Let me think. That is not live. No, that is not live yet.
But that's in you're planning to. That's like in
Yes,
the roadmap.
probably in the next 3-4 months, you'll not see new features coming from us. Rather, you'll see more matured features are coming. Like every features that is like a, so that is like a, so it will be like a, already it's very much like kind of a GitHub or GitLab kind of thing, but we will have that feature peer request because that is
Got it.
very needed for like any real industrial development.
Right. Thanks.
Thank you. March can be reviewed, but where is branch more branch? No, I'm not sure. Yeah, that will be added. Yeah. Well, for example, our last release, or like in the light mode, we have only like you don't have like this kind of branch merge or like things. So it's that peer review will come soon. Any other question?
I have a question about the Google API you talked about earlier. Would for that, once it's implemented, would you be able to make edits within the Google Sheets and just save them, and it will automatically push to the
Yes, yes,
platform?
yes. Even the currently that can do like you that is the main thing for API. Like you can edit the model from Google Sheet or like thing from outside. That is the main thing. Like you to create digital thread, right?
Okay. All right. Thank
Yes.
you.
So if you can try like and like for like enterprise one you can contact us like for like to get access to that uh, but yeah, anything
question. I just wanted to back up to the make sure I'm understanding correctly. When you were mentioning the LLM and that you were saying that you're going to stop relying on an external LLM. So my understanding that currently when you do queries like that inference, even if we have an on-prem deployment, that inference is happening in an off-prem LLM.
Query has nothing to do AI. Query is completely
okay.
SysML to this.
Okay.
And
okay.
and good thing for us, we are LLM agnostic, and we always try to go like lower level of LLM, because that means you're developing much stronger system.
Right. So the LLM inference is also happening
No,
on-prem.
no. The query one, no LLM, nothing. And we have capability that we can give open source LLM on premise. So if anyone has that capability to bear that cost, he can have that completely on premise deployment, like no LLM going outside or anything.
Right.
Because,
okay. Yeah, that's what I was
yes.
picking at. Yeah, just to make sure. Because I know there's some systems that where the interface is hosted internally, but then to do anything with the model itself, when you communicate with the LLM, that goes external.
Like from very big government or organization, we heard that it is too costly for us for hosting local LLM. So,
Gotcha.
but hopefully by next summer it will be much cheaper, and we are continuously looking into that. Like even like one of our main goal is to achieve that.
Thanks.
So one question from Ram. Is there any plan to develop a plugin for Microsoft Excel?
We'll do. This moment, API work is we are going slowly. We're developing, we are focusing more on the core part, like the SysML V2 core. Yes, there are like a huge team thread we are developing, so it will be as we are doing for Google Sheet, it will be also Microsoft Excel. So I'm looking for some criticism from the audience that will help us to improve our tool. Feel free, try it like the light version, criticize us, that will help us to improve further. And if you have any feature idea that we should include, like we got at least two. One is for Excel one. I will have prioritize it for then another was came from Rupa, one idea for like to subsystem level requirement. We'll do that.
Yeah, I'll say just a recommendation that one of the tools I'm using currently is Capella, and one of the things that's helping me communicate my models is the ability to attach images to the diagrams, because a lot of times, like you were saying, stakeholders aren't really familiar with well, Capella's not SysML based, but they're not familiar with the modeling language and the modeling diagrams. So being able to attach some image that is representative of the subsystem or assembly that relates to has definitely helped. Just
I have seen it in SysML v1 in industry. Like I need to check for V2 how standard is generous to do that. If standard, for I know it's possible, but still I need to double check. And
got it.
but it's I really appreciate, because this is one of the case industry specific that that's a very I really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we're getting close to the top of the hour. Are there any more questions for the presenter? This is Jeffrey Banks. Sorry I joined late. Omar was filling in for me.
Yeah,
I'm quite sure he did a good job introducing, introducing the presenter here. So just wanted to check to see if there are any more questions. Or how do you pronounce your name? I just want to make sure I pronounce it correctly. Tawhid?
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right.
I thank you, Jeffrey, for inviting me for this one, and thank you, Omar. It's a big opportunity for us. And if you have any suggestions, any improvement, any criticism, I would really welcome it. Especially, I love criticism. Really love.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and then also Jada helped out as well, getting everything
Thank you, Jada.
coordinated.
Yeah.
So, was it? I had one question about the. I don't know if it was asked already, but the SysML v2 API. Do you support that? Does your tool support the API?
Yes.
It does. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So this is like a SysML, V2 is actually huge. There are everyone is developing, improving their capability over time.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, the SysML SysML 2.1, our revision task force has been formed to build on version 2. So. All right. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I thank everyone to attend this one. And if you want to try any of these or facing any issue or thing, please contact me.
Did you put the link in to? I included it in the meeting invite, but does everyone have the link to the light version of the tool?
Yeah. That is just a SysModeler. If anyone go there.
Okay.
Great.
All right. Great.
Yeah, and I posted it on the chat, Jeff.
Okay. Great.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, guys. So for next month, I don't think we have a tutorial planned for August. So we'll reconvene in September. I think we do have a non-MBSE tutorial actually, and I'm looking at my schedule here, where we're gonna give a tutorial on the new INCOSE Connect website. So we're gonna it's going to be interactive. We're going to have folks, who join participate on how to navigate through the INCOSE Connect website. So learn how to use it, more or less. So that's what's happening next month. So look forward to everyone participating in that session. All right. So
thank you, everyone.
yeah, thanks again. And yeah, we'll see everyone next month.
Thank you, Dr. Waez. I appreciate very much your time and sharing with us.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Thank
inviting
you,
me.
Doc. All right. Yep.
Bye-bye.
You all take care.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.